Welcome to the Norman Borlaug Harvest Day Parade held in Cresco. We're going to be taking a look at a lot of the video of the parade coming up. As you see some photos right now as the legions from the area, Riceville, Cresco, Protovan, Lime Springs, and maybe others leading them in. But we'll also have video on this report brought to you by the Conway Funeral Homes. Of course, Norman Borlaug from near Saudi, and educated in Cresco, and they do hold this event now every year in his honor, the late Norman Borlaug. And we're going to see a special tribute right now from the Cresco Fire Department and other fire departments in the area. Very moving presentation during the Harvest Day Parade. Here's more. Cresco Fire Department and other fire departments there, a special honor to the victims of 9/11 a little over 10 years ago. And we'll be back with more video from the parade right after this from Conway Funeral Homes. For over 125 years, the Conway family and the Conway Funeral Home has been there, offering a wide variety of services including traditional, cremation, memorial, donation for scientific study, and pre-funding with banks or insurance companies. They also lend strong support for the communities they serve in Cresco, Protovan, Riceville, and Ocean. Proudly serving you since 1886, the Conway Funeral Home. Back with more on the parade. That's the Grand Marshal of this year's Norman Borlaug Harvest Fest Parade. And now Don Dietzenbach, your local State Farm agent, a part of the parade this year, as well as Northeast Iowa Motors in Cresco, Iowa. A lot of different exhibits and people in it. Mary Jo Wilhelm, a current state senator from this area, will be up for re-election. And now the Crestwood Marching Band. Well, they sounded and looked great as usual. The Crestwood Marching Band at the Harvest Fest Parade. And there's the Northeast Iowa Appliance as they drive through on the parade route. And also the Crestwood FFA getting in on the act. Quite a load there. And another one of the nice floats with some young children up there during the parade. And CS Bank, their exhibit in the parade, throwing out a lot of candy. They have some good candy that we were able to get. Now look at this thing. A bunch of Alice Chalmers tractors. I don't know how these guys coordinated that all the way through, but they did an excellent job. all those orange tractors, those old Alice Chalmers, and even some bib overalls there as they go around in circles, and somehow they kept missing one another. But a real fun thing right there. The Alice Chalmers, the tip of the hat, as they go down Elm Street in Cresco, part of the parade route, just about near the end of the parade route, actually. And here's a spay and neuter. Spay and neuter your pet, foster and adopt, of Northeast Iowa, as they were big and strong. There you see a bunch of youngsters throwing things out there on the parade, and the Humane Society of Northeast Iowa had a bunch of dogs and running around, and a lot of folks. There's a real good turnout down Elm Street of people watching the parade this year. And there's probably Cresco's favorite citizen, Brady Mickelson, and Help Crop, Stop Hunger. He's there waving to the crowd. And this is the Pinter exhibit, landscaping. They have a new spot there between Ridgeway and Decorah, throwing out a lot of candy. And I guess they're going to have a haunted house coming up here pretty soon. I think we have a photo coming up. This is the Asmussen float. Looks like an airplane there in the back. But here's about the Pinter's Haunted Corn Maze. That's what it is coming up. And more. This is the this is a fun thing right here. Let's listen. Some dancing queens, and now make your hair look good. I don't know where that blue hair came from. And here's a KBIK 104.7, their float pulling Hesper, Iowa, 160 years old now. Little town there in Winneshiek County, Hesper. And a real interesting float, about 3 different things being pulled there. And the last one with the Iowa flag, little windmill. Pretty interesting stuff. Arlen Skoda right behind him there. It looks like Arlen driving the tractor, and a bunch of youngsters there in the back as well. Arlen Skoda Home Improvement. And here's the Loom Line. Of course, one of the major manufacturers in the town of Cresco. And more folks there on a float. Medicare and medical and all of that there. They got, they're well dressed for the weather, a little on the chilly side. Actually, it was a pretty nice day. And now Featherlight, another one of the major manufacturers in Cresco. And that's this portion brought to you by the Conway Funeral Homes. We have more on the other video coming up for you here on WDDnews.com. A lot more. Go to the other video now.